All right, thank you once again for joining us today at Igbo Media. I send the bike Odirunu Nama. I say na Oya Duru Nama na Eke, Duru Nama na Odia, Dukwazeru Nama na Afọ. Ụzọ ahịa anọ nke ndị Igbo jibiri na ọ ya dịrị n'Igbo na mma dịka isi wee na-ewetara nya bụ ozi gbasịta maka ihe na-eme na the Igbo community na ebe dị iche iche n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya. Ọnụnụ ka o si ada, anyị wetakwara unu ya bụ ozi gbasịta maka a news on politics n'ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya dị iche iche dịka unu si anụ n'iru akwụkwọ ya bụ ife ka anyị chịkọrọ ọrụ na-ewetara unu ya na Igbo Media. anyị wee na-asị ọbụna nke ụbọchị gị na-esoro anyị kaba arụ ka ịgbasa ozi a ka o rute ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị dịka ị na-eji ịnụ nnukwu ihe nke anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ. Anyị ga-echa ya bụ ife gị tinyekwala anyị alụ nke gị ife iche gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile ịnụ n'iru akwụkwọ ụbọchị uruchi nke taa. Ngwanụ ka anyị gosi unu ya bụ ihe anyị ji maka ya wee bịa.
In our previous video, we showcased and we exposed some comments made by the National Coalition Party, a political party where Simon Ekpa was a member to or is a member to. Well, in this video, we have very, very vital pieces of information to share with the general public because a top lawyer domiciled in Finland came out recently to make clear and very distinctive statements regarding the situations of Simon Ekpa. Well, first thing first, who is this lawyer and what did he say about Simon Ekpa's arrest? Well, this lawyer is known as Matti Tolvenan, who is a professor of criminal law and procedure at the University of Eastern Finland. This lawyer is highly experienced in law in Finland, and when you go to Wikipedia and search up his name, Matti Tolvenan, you will see interesting bits of information and interesting references and experiences this man has gathered over the years. So the comment this man made that I'm about to share with you right now is something we all Nigerians should pay attention to and not take for granted. First thing first, recently he published an article on a website known as yale.com. Showing right now on your screen is this article that will take one after the other. If you look at the headline, it states difficult to intervene under Finnish law. It reads, as Ekpa is a Finnish citizen, the state's powers to intervene in his activities are limited. This simply means that as Ekpa is a Finnish citizen, Nigeria as a country or Nigerian government can't really intervene in his activities or in his proceedings. Well, for better understanding and for more clarity, you have to draw an illustration to give more context about this matter. Well, as you all know, Simon Ekpa is a citizen of Finland. He lives in Finland with his family members and is also a politician domiciled in that country. So, based out of the statement or the comments made by this lawyer, Nigeria as a country cannot intervene in the court proceedings. And if you can recall vividly, just recently, the Finnish government asked the Nigerian government to send papers and documents on Simon Ekpa to see if there's any possibility to extradite him back into Nigeria. And at the same time, based out of the comments made by this lawyer, the Finnish authorities has all the powers, 100% power and capacity to tell Nigerian government that, see, we can't send our citizen to you because whatever he did was executed while living in our country. Well, moving on swiftly, let's look at the most important part of the article written by this lawyer known as Matti Tolvenan. The second paragraph reads, incitement against national group could be one potential crime, but the Nigerian central government cannot really be considered a national group. Instead, the Nigerian government is an international section or group, as the case may be. So moving on swiftly, the third paragraph of this article reads, Nigeria considers the IPOB and its armed wing to be terrorist organizations, but the European Union has not classified them as such. This is a very, very interesting one. And this comment or statement definitely will play a pivotal role when Simon Ekpa reappears in court by May of this particular year. This same statement also means that IPOB as a group has not been classified as a terror organization by world bodies, particularly by the European Union. And as we all know, Finland is a member of the EU and Simon Ekpa is a citizen of Finland. So the Nigerian government has to go above and beyond to prove that Simon Ekpa orchestrated series of crimes in the southeastern parts of Nigeria using a different body and not IPOB, because the EU and Finland are yet to recognize these guys or are yet to see IPOB as a terror organization in the world settings. Moving on swiftly, let's look at the fourth paragraph of this article or publication. It states, according to Tolvenan, the international classification of organizations is irrelevant in serious crimes matters. They also went a step further to claim that it is essential to consider whether these organizations meet the hallmarks of terrorism as defined in Finnish law. Well, as you all know, Finland are yet to see IPOB as a terror organization, and that is why the IPOB and its government are free to hold meetings, hold hallmark meetings in their country. Take, for instance, towards the ending of last year, these guys made a self-declaration for the independence of sovereign state of Biafra, and that event was held in Finland, to be precise. So as you can see, it's going to be a very, very tough one for the Nigerian government to prove otherwise. This professor also went a step further to claim that if they are deemed to be a terrorist organizations, then the law provides many opportunities to intervene. Even the slightest contact with such an organization is punishable. Finnish authorities should find out what these groups are doing in practice in Nigeria, the professor said. He sees Ekpa's activities as exceptional in Finnish terms. This is a very, very interesting point, because this qualified lawyer sees Simon Ekpa's activities in Nigeria as being very, very clean and cannot be associated with any form of crimes or whatsoever. And mind you, like I said, this is an experienced lawyer domiciled in Finland. This man is not playing or saying these things in favor of Simon Ekpa because he was hired. No, he wrote this article because he was trying to clear the air and give more clarity to this existing case between Simon Ekpa and Nigeria. Well, moving on swiftly, the article reads, there has never been a similar situation before where there has been defiance against a foreign government like this from Finland, he noted. Well, this is going to be a very, very interesting case and a very, very strong one. And definitely, once we get more updates from this particular case, we'll definitely release and break down news for you here on this channel. Well, if you want to be among the very first individuals to get this info as soon as it drops, do well to subscribe and turn on post notifications. Moving on swiftly, just yesterday in our previous video, a lady came out to make a very, very interesting comment and statement about Simon Ekpa's legal certification in the country. She came out to say that Simon Ekpa don't have any existing legal document, stating categorically that over the years he has been faking it and using her as cover. Well, who is this woman? Well, this woman happens to be the ex-wife of Simon Ekpa. Just in case you don't know, this man was previously married to a lady known as Marianne, and she came out recently to make a very clear statement, a bold statement. And as we speak, we can't even tell if this statement was made to hurt Simon Ekpa's chances of being released from the Finnish correctional facility, or it was said because it's facts. Anyways, in our previous video, we extensively exposed a lot of hidden details and intricacies regarding this particular matter, the matter between his ex-wife and Ekpa. In that said video, you get to see everything that happened behind the scenes. You get to see how Simon Ekpa operated using his ex-wife as a cover. Well, if you want to watch that video and get full clarity, we have a video on this channel that will show you everything that you need to know and understand. And interestingly, that video is showing right now on your screen, so do well to click on this video to watch and understand. Click on this video and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications. Thanks.
And by ekenekweni m unu dịka unu si wepụta oge unu ịgekwa ya bụ ife nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa eji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ na Igbo Media bụ ebe anyị si wee na-wetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, ana gbasịta maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ, ana gbasịta maka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ladies. Dịka ị nụrụ ihe nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ, ka efi were ikwu n'udo nke gị asị gị kwuo, ka efi were ikwu maka na otu aka o jedebe njọ ọ ya adịkwanụ mma. Ọgwụ na ọtụ ụmụnne m, achọrọ m ka unu tinyere anyị alụ nke unu ife unu chere n'iru akwụkwọ, ikwucha ya bụ ife kapa arụsie ya kwurute ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị, daalụ dị na ụmụnne m bụ mụ na-ege ntị. Anyị na-ekene ndị nnekunu si na-esoyere anyị, esi unu ngwa nke mesịa n'ụmụ Igbo.